Welcome back to the channel Car Auto Tune-Up. Today we've got something futuristic, sleek, and absolutely electrifying. Yes, we are doing a full deep dive review of the 2026 Hyundai Ioniq 6. This one comes packing improved range, upgraded tech, and styling that looks straight out of 2030, not 2026. Hyundai is serious with its SEV lineup, and the Ioniq 6 is their most aerodynamic, most efficient electric sedan so far. We're gonna break it all down front to back, exterior, interior, performance, battery, real pricing expectations, and whether this car is worth your attention. So hit that like button, subscribe if you love detailed car breakdowns, and let's get rolling. Alright, first impression when you stand in front of the 2026 Ioniq 6. It instantly grabs attention. The design looks cleaner than the 2024 and 2025 models. The front fascia keeps the signature pixel-inspired LED headlights, but Hyundai updated the housing and light animation. You now get a smoother welcome sequence when unlocking, similar vibes to premium EVs, but more unique. The bumper lines are sharper but still flow naturally into the curved hood. No bulky faux grille because hey, it's electric and doesn't need one. Plus no fake vents for no reason. The pixel daytime running lights are now slightly thinner, giving it a wider look. Hyundai also upgraded the sensors and camera placements so they blend in better. Less visible hardware, more premium finish. Move to the side profile and guys a broken bar. This is where the Ioniq 6 shows why aerodynamics matter. The curve from the windshields to the roof and into the rear is even more refined now. Hyundai claims the drag coefficient is slightly better than the 0.21 from before, making it the slipperiest EV in its class. You get flush door handles, but now faster deploying motors and improved sealing to reduce wind noise even more. The 2026 model also introduces new wheel design options: 18-inch for max efficiency, 20-inch for style, all with aero blade inserts to help the car slice the air like a jet. Hyundai added a new side mirror design too, with their smaller, more sculpted, still holding cameras for blind spot monitoring, but with better stability at high speeds. The charging port sits on the rear passenger side, same location as before, but cover mechanism now feels noticeably sturdier. Let's slide toward the back because this is the wow angle. The rear design is still one of the prettiest for any EV sedan period. The 2026 version keeps the continuous LED tail light bar with pixel segments, but added brighter luminosity and smoother transitions when indicating. The spoiler lip is integrated inside the curve, making the rear wind management even smarter. The bumper diffuser shape is now more functional instead of decorative, improving stability when cruising above 120 km/h. The Hyundai lettering has also been spaced wider for that premium stance. No giant badges, no messy lines, just clean symmetry. The trunk space sits around 401 liters, so not class leading but decent for groceries, travel bags, and daily hauling. Hyundai also reinforced the boot lid materials, so no rattles, no flex feel. And you finally get a redesigned reversing lamp area that spreads light vertically instead of the old lower horizontal setup. Step inside now because this is where Hyundai always over-delivers. The 2026 Ioniq 6 basically levels up in every direction. First thing you'll notice, the seating materials are upgraded. You still get eco-processed leather options but now softer touch, better stitching, and ventilation holes that actually move more air. The dashboard layout stays minimalistic but the quality feel jumps up. The screens are the same dual display 12.3-inch configuration, a 1 for cluster, 1 infotainment, but now the bezels are slimmer, interface faster, animation smoother, and processor upgraded so maps, menus, cameras, and voice controls feel instant. Apple CarPlay and Android Auto stay wireless, and connection strength is noticeably better. Hyundai added new themes to Economy mode, Sport mode, Dark Stealth mode. You can literally match your mood or driving style with one tap. Steering wheel is two-spoke design again, but touch controls are now haptic feedback improved. Finally, no accidental presses. The gear selector stays column-mounted, freeing up center console space. Speaking of center console, it's redesigned with more storage depth and better sliding mechanism for the cup holder cover. Ambient lighting is now a 64-color spectrum instead of the old 32-color setup. You can now set moving effects, pulse on acceleration, and even blink patterns with music. The door panels are soft padded, armrests are softer. The interior feels lighter and bigger than most sedans because of that flat floor designated no transmission tunnel. You now get improved headroom and legroom thanks to slimmer roof insulation materials. Hyundai also refined the AC vents that they hide inside the dashboard line until powered on. It adds this crazy clean effect that makes the cabin look even smoother under the hood. Battery and performance time. So this is built on Hyundai's 800-volt E-GMP EV architecture, same backbone that allowed super fast charging before, but Hyundai improved the software and thermal system so charging stays fast longer without throttling. The car supports 10% to 80% charge in around 18 minutes with 350 kilowatts DC fast charging. Now let's talk range. This is the real story. The 2026 Ioniq 6 offers an improved 77.4 kilowatt-hours battery pack as standard, but there's also a new long-range optimized 84 kilowatt-hours variant. The estimated real-world range on the 84 kilowatt-hours pack is around 621 kilometers on a full charge in ideal conditions. The 77.4 kilowatt-hours pack still pushes around 550 to 580 kilometers depending on speed, AC usage, and terrain. Motor options: a rear-wheel drive single motor, and all-wheel drive dual motor. The single motor produces 225 horsepower roughly, smooth for daily use, 0 to 100 in around 5.8 seconds. The AWD variant bumps to nearly 320 horsepower combined, 0 to 100 in 4.6 seconds, zero traction slip, instant EV torque punch. Hyundai also installed improved regenerative braking with a new AI Pedal Pro mode that lets you drive 90% of the city without touching the brake pedal at all. The suspension is tweaked to a softer ride on craters, tighter on highway. Body roll even more controlled. Road noise insulation got better because of thicker underfloor acoustic panels around battery tray. The car also gets an improved stability algorithm. Hyundai calls it F-Track Assist, which slightly stiffens throttle mapping and steering response when pushing curves. You can now control regen levels manually to a 0, 1, 2, 3, and full iDrive Auto for predictive regen using map data and radar. Hyundai also refined heat pump system so winter range drop is reduced by almost 15% compared to previous models. The 2026 Ioniq 6 also adds faster home charging support up to 11 kilowatts AC onboard charger, meaning 0 to 100% overnight in around 6.5 to 7 hours easily. Now let's talk price expectations, because officially Hyundai likes to keep suspense. But here is the realistic projection. The 2026 Hyundai Ioniq 6 standard starts around $41,500, the Cell package around $46,500, the Limited at roughly $52,000, and the new 84 kWh AWD top variant closes on $56,000 depending on packages. These are US market estimated prices. If you convert to other markets, taxes and import obviously shifted up, but it stays positioned as a value tech luxury EV sedan, not a budget car. Final takeaway of this car is less about raw power, more about engineering intelligence. It's built to travel farther, charge faster, stay quieter, look premium, and deliver future-grade tech without reaching insane luxury pricing. Hyundai didn't just refresh it, they refined the problem areas: noise, interface speed, handle motors, ambient lights, sensors, and range efficiency. It is one of the most exciting EV sedans for 2026, especially if you love long-distance electric cruising with minimal energy waste. That wraps up today's deep breakdown review of the 2026 Hyundai Ioniq 6 here on Car Auto Tune-Up. If you enjoyed the details, smash the like, subscribe, drop a comment whichever you want next, and I'll catch you in the next video. Drive safe, charge smart, stay tuned.